Hey YouTubers, it's Chris Diamond Travels. We're out here Inglis, Florida. This is where Elvis Presley filmed one of his movies back in 1961, and I'm going to take you out to the movie set. It's pretty much grown up now, but if you remember the movie, Follow That Dream. A great movie. You can see it, but check this sign out right here. Follow That Dream Parkway. In July and August of 1961, Elvis Presley filmed his 9th major motion picture, Follow That Dream. Several locations in the area were utilized. The majority of the scenes being shot just a few miles ahead at Bird Creek Bridge. So let's go up here. We got about maybe 4 or 5 miles. Let's check it out. You can see how beautiful it is. This is old Florida. It's untouched. It's beautiful. Come on, come along with me. Beautiful day here in Florida. 80 degrees, no snow, no rain, just a lot of sunshine. Yeah, just how we like it. All right, now let's take off up for the bridge up here, YouTubers, and you can see what it looks like. I used to live here for a couple years. Oh, by the way, we got Mama Diamond over here. Check her out. Say hello, Mama.
Hello.
She's a party girl, as you guys know it. Yeah, we're north of Tampa, about 80 miles or so, and it's on the Gulf. It's a beautiful area over here. Less traffic than the big cities. Now, if you check in the movie, watch the movie, see on the left over here, this old building, second building, it's in the movie. You can see it. Of course, none of this was here. Our pub, restaurant. They got good pizza in there, by the way. It's not as good as Diamond Jim's up in Lancaster, Ohio, but it's pizza, you know. Yeah, if you like these travel channels and you get to see a lot of things on YouTube, be sure to check out Mike Living Free. Him and Sober travel the country, and they're great people. Check out Elvis Travels. He's always crazy. He keeps things exciting for you. Nomadic Fanatic, he's great, got great videos. And Don Carpenter, he's back with us. He's the guy that's always sticking it to the man, so check him out. But check me out first, Chris Diamond Travels. Now this little place over here on the right, Nature's Coast Inn, is where Elvis's film crew stayed when they made Follow That Dream. It's still there. So it's like a little bed and breakfast now. This is Yankeetown, Florida right now. Here's another sign that we just saw back the way there. Follow That Dream Parkway. It's there. Welcome to Yankeetown, folks. At the beginning of the movie, Follow That Dream, it was filmed 2-3 miles up the road. The beginning film where Elvis pulled in the old jalopy. That road's still up there. You can see it. About 4 years ago, they had the 50-year anniversary for Follow That Dream, and I was the Elvis impersonator for the anniversary show. It was fun. I had a good time. Got to meet some of the folks that was in the movie way back then. And I ended up on the front page of the Tampa Tribune newspaper. That was cool. The headline said, "Elvis lives again in Yankeetown." Yeah, and it was in the Danella newspaper also here. You were there, weren't you, Mama?
Yes, I was.
getting closer out here. As we get out about another half a mile, we'll start coming out into the golf area. There's a friend of mine, his name's Olin Wooten, and he's a billionaire from Georgia. He owns a lot of the property out this way. He offered a house to my mother and I to live in out here on one of these little islands, but the only way you could get there was by boat, and she wasn't in any shape to be crawling onto a boat, so I had to refuse the offer, but it was a beautiful place.
There was an alligator lived there.
Yeah, there was an alligator that lived right by the dock to get on the boat. Okay, now we're coming up on the parkway that goes out into the Gulf here. If you turn left right here, it takes you into Yankeetown, the little area right there. This was an old fishing village, an old place on the Gulf. It's untouched. What you're going to see right now is how it looked, 100 years ago. A lot of this great land in Florida is disappearing, but this is one area that will stay the same. Got a little story to tell you about this gas station up here on the left. When Elvis was filming, during a break, he come in up here and bought a bottle of Coke. He got a bottle of Coke, and he didn't have any cash on him, so he wrote a check for $100 for the Coke, and it was hanging up in there. The check was till about 2 years ago, but it was just a little grocery store over here.
Chicken.
Yeah, they got great fried chicken, Mom. That's right. It's great big pieces of chicken. I thought it was turkey at first, but it's chicken. So they say. There's a Yankeetown Marina if you go to the left. Now from here on out, it's all wetlands and it's just beautiful until we get to the Gulf. Like I said, my friend Olin Wooten from Georgia, he owns a lot of this property out here, and there's a lot of little islands out into the Gulf. He owns them. He's really a cool guy, he sits and talks with you, and just super down-to-earth person. His next door neighbor was Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers lived next to him. Last time we was out here, we saw a pack of wild hogs running along the road. There's a lot of wild pigs out here.
And snakes.
Yeah, some big snakes too. Yeah. You're gonna make them YouTubers dizzy moving that fast.
I had to. I kept seeing that blue reflection. I'm like, shit.
Hey, we don't swear on my channel. Now, if you keep looking out in the distance, there's the water. Now we're getting ready to come up on the movie set here, Follow That Dream. Like I said, to really appreciate this, you have to see the movie first and how the set looked. And 2 high school boys cleaned this whole area off, and they made a beach there where they had the movie set. And it remained that way after the movie all for 5-6 years, and then started deteriorating, and they just left it grow back like it was. But here's a couple people fishing. Look like a man and his grandson. See, off in the distance is a beautiful Gulf of Mexico. What are you guys doing up in that snow country? You should be down here with us, living it up. Living the dream, baby. We're no ham and eggers, no 9-to-5ers. We live the dream. Okay, right up here on the right is the movie set. I'll pull off a little bit and we'll get out and you can kind of look at it. Like I said, you can't really appreciate it because it's all overgrown now. But it's still there. Still there.
Snakes.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the snakes. All right, let's go check it out over here a little bit. Let me get a drink of good McDonald's coffee. Okay, let's go see what's going on. Hey, what are you crying about?
Not an accident.
Oh,
Pan.
well, that'll happen. That happened. Down here's the set where it was at. Like I said, it looks a lot different now, but if you remember the movie, there used to be a house over here that they lived in. It was their hut, and there were some trailers over on this side. And on up here, there used to be a fishing pier out here by the water, and that's where Elvis would rent the boats. But the stories I heard way back then is when the boats would come through on the break, Elvis had a football, and he would throw the football out to the people in the boats, and they would throw the football back at him. So it must have been something. You know? And there's the bridge, if you remember in the movie, where they were fishing off the bridge, and that's where Elvis was standing up there fishing. And that's when the banker come by and saw him. And I won't tell you the story if you haven't seen it, but make sure you watch that movie. It's on. You can catch it on YouTube on our channel. Yeah, let's go up here and look at the water. Come on. Mexico right there. Yeah. But the pier used to be right out there on the little part of the grass where the grass is right there. And that's where Elvis had they had their stand and they'd sell the fish and everything right there. It was incredible. Just think that was over 50 years ago. Look over here in this distance over here. You can see the power plant. Of course that wasn't there 50 years ago. That used to be a nuclear power plant over there. Now it's just coal. They closed it down for that. Hey, you want to say hi to YouTubers over here? Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a place. But anyway, this is where it all took place here 55 years ago. Okay, so we're going to sign it off. This is Chris Diamond Travels.